Okay, so there was a purpose in coming out here. I'm going to openly admit this, and now this is my reveal for my next thing. I said I was going to build something for King of the Hammers. If you guys were paying attention, maybe you weren't paying attention.
I wasn't.
Really? You weren't?
Oh, yes, I was paying attention. Yes.
Okay, so let's walk back here. So and don't anybody complain about the way I got it strapped down. I didn't want to roll around on the trailer. Okay. There's the saw, moo, rye. It's saw because I have the saw, the saw, the cut wood. It's moo because it comes from Anchor Brand Ranch. Okay, everybody needs to know that Anchor Brand Ranch had a part in this. I may take one of his boys and go racing with me. I gotta see what the rules say. And rye because I'm a
Right, farmer.
So this is Dylan. You've all kind of sort of been introduced to him, but he's not really been introduced yet.
No.
Dylan was my neighbor. Dylan's from New Jersey. We won't hold that against him.
Yeah.
Because he's halfway normal. He moved to Utah. Dylan's going to be my partner on this, kind of, because nobody else. Well, that's not true. Miguel wants to help me pretty bad. So,
Surprised people aren't lining up for this thing.
well, they will be as soon as they see it on the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay? Because that's the one thing I haven't done yet is I haven't put it on the internet. This is the introduction to this Samurai.
This car was cared for.
I think it was a good motor.
Leaf springs on the bushings on the leaf springs even look like they were redone. A bunch of stuff on this thing. Just
You think we're good that way? I mean, I looked at it and I went, other than, okay, so like rats have chewed, right? Rats have chewed this. Missing a coil wire, but I'm thinking, and you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking, it probably runs.
yeah.
Is this, okay, so it says it's no, it was up there, an 81 cubic inch.
Yeah.
So that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
We can modify the inside of the engine, but you can't change the engine to be different than what is in the car that's available.
Okay.
So we can modify it. A lot of different rules we can change. So if we change the axles, if we get the motor running, and if we don't have to, I would say, my opinion, because I have no idea what this sucker does,
Right.
I would say we need to put rings, bearings.
No, we won't know until we look.
Yeah, so so next time around we need to fire this dude up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like first number one thing. Second thing,
Seats.
seats. Because honestly, the truth is that seat has to be lower by all that cushion. Because I have to have 3 inches between my head
And see.
and the helmet.
Oh no.
Okay, so I have to be able to, so we're looking at, my head has to sit, wait a minute, where are we? What is that? Oh, wow. Okay, so that's even in regular, so I have to fit 3, okay, that's only like 3 inches right there. So that's below my helmet. That'd be about right. I think we can do this, guys. I was really worried that I was not going to be able to fit in this, but I have a feeling we're going to get this. It's going to fit. It's going to work. It's going to be a little tricky to drive because it is small. It's going to be fun. So this is what we're doing. This is going to be it. What is that? Is that 3 inches?
No, it's probably like 2.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
Oh shit.
Because, see, I'm kind of panicking. That's the other big thing we have to fix.
Yeah, but that's not gonna be too bad on this.
That's what.
To lower a seat, I think that would be.
So if we get like a racing seat, and then
don't forget, a lot of bucket seats, racing seats, don't have cushion.
yeah, so I'm thinking no cushion,
Yeah, and a nice aluminum one, like the generic.
just the
like,
bucket by itself.
The generic Summit or Jegs one. Yeah.
Because I was thinking Summit, because that would take out. Oh, that'd take out a lot, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
That'd drop it down. Because the gals that race, the one, Jessie Combs, she's kind of like one of the big instigators of the Samurai deal. And then
Really?
she died. So she died in, I guess it was Bonneville, trying to get
Oh,
it.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so she ran King of the Hammers in a Samurai.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Which, because as I got talking about this, people started sending me stuff going, oh yeah, no, this is not the first time. So Then there's another gal that followed in her footsteps, and dang it if I can't remember her name, but she ran one, and her big thing was the first time is that they flipped the springs. Straight out of the gate, she ended up flipping them.
Wow.
Because just too much pressure. So what they did, and this is the story that I got out of it, is they went down and somebody had a Samurai in the parking lot. They jacked it up, pulled the springs out, and put them on and ran it through. So I'm thinking we should probably do some spring work. Now, those...
Exhaust has been replaced too.
Huh?
I know this is gonna run. It's got a brand new exhaust on it from all
It does? Oh, I didn't even look. I didn't even care. I'm like, I don't care.
Front to the back, it looks like it's new to me.
Oh, okay. Well, we're in good shape then.
I bet this thing's gonna run good.
Okay. Well, that's our next project. Let's get the crap out of the rain. It's raining, boys and girls. Okay, here's the engine compartment, and this is what it looks like when we picked it up off the ranch. Honestly, it looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Obviously I got a coil missing, coil wire missing anyway. Okay, I've ordered a new coil. I think I got a new coil, new distributor, new points. I think the rotor came with it. Yeah, the rotor came with it. We're gonna change the gas lines out because they're bad. We're gonna change out the vacuum lines if we have to. Obviously I gotta have a battery. Shoot, I didn't even think about that. I gotta get a battery. I gotta get a new belt. I didn't get that. There's quite a list of things I need to get that I did not get, but almost everything, the oil filter's there. I got a new oil filter. We're gonna change the oil. And brakes, looks like the brake fluid could be changed. That brake fluid might be just a little old. I don't know. You think it could be? So anyway, and other than that, it's in pretty good shape. We're definitely gonna need to get a lower profile seat for me because I'm a pretty big boy. But looking at it, I'm gonna look and do some investigation because the factory roll bar is right there. I'm gonna see what we can do. I have to, let's. And it's voice operated. Okay, so I got everything, man.
See, I didn't know we were up to this level of production.
My production value
I see now.
completely high, man. So I may be small and I may be old, but I'm not completely technologically without some advancement here.
No, you're right there.
All right, so I forgot the battery and the battery cables. I'm gonna admit it right now. So whatever we do, I've got parts. Okay, I got gas line, I got vacuum line. Okay, I've got mechanical pump. I've got distributor cap and rotor. Ouch! By the way, there's a hook thing out there. I've got, what was this? Let's look at this. Oh, this was the fuel filter. Dude, this thing's massive.
That is pretty big.
That is a huge freaking fuel filter. Okay, so that's the mechanical pump. I assume we have one. I took it off. Obviously, okay, wait a second. Oh yeah, okay. So I got the oil filter. I got fuel. Did I get it? Yeah, fuel filter I got.
Plugs and
I
wires.
got a set of plug wires. I got an oil filter. I got a new oil, which I didn't get oil either.
Drain plug. Yeah.
I got drain plug. So I got drain plug and I got a lot of gaskets just in case we screw this up.
Okay.
So this one came with a cheap little fiber gasket, which was weird.
Oh.
And then this, they sold me a...
Yeah, this is probably like a newer style or something.
Yeah, I don't like newer
Or the
style.
cheaper style.
Cheaper style, well, okay. Well, I spent money. I got those. So, here's my dilemma. Because I do not have a battery. Because I did... Honestly, I'm going to admit I am a stupid. I totally spaced it off. We need to wash this thing.
Yeah, that's...
I don't have water here.
Oh, no?
No, the water at the house is shut off because of a... I want to say there's a pressure relief valve somewhere. I don't know what that means exactly. We need to wash.
Trail it over to my house. Let's power wash it.
Maybe that's what we may have to do. So
Yeah, a nice little one now.
I got a washer. I just don't have the water. In order to make a washer work, by the way, if I had the other dingle-dangle thing in here, it would be nice too. But in order to have the washer work, you have to have water. So, got different nozzles we can use. My question becomes, where do we start? What do you want to do? What do you want to work on? Because we can do some things, right?
Right.
Oh, I gotta get spark plugs too. Hey, we got bugs in there. Got all sorts of, holy.
Well, don't take them all off yet. I didn't take a picture of the order yet.
Well, take a picture of the order. You're the smart one here. I'm just the moron.
I just want to save a little time.
I'm just the moron who thinks he can do this. So.
Save it.
What we got is, we got the full set of plug wires in, which I'd say it's an accomplishment. Doesn't seem like much. That coil is probably bad, right?
It might be, but it might not be.
It might not be.
You gotta get a battery and find out.
So,
We gotta try starting it right now.
if somebody had not forgot the battery. You know, I went along, cruising along, going, man, life's great, you know, no problems whatsoever. Some wiseacre, Miguel, you got a battery? No. Totally forgot the battery, and I found the cables laying in the back. Man, look at all these tires over here. We played around. I'll show you some pictures of some tires we put on there. I gotta tell you, they're cool looking. Okay, so we jacked it up. This is like a 32-inch tire. I mean, that's obviously probably bigger when it had more tread, but that's a 32-inch tire, and we're talking about obviously swapping the axles for Suzuki axles. That would look pretty cool. That's not lifted up in the back, so it'd be a little tighter. But if we put the Toyota axles in there, we might be able to get away with the 32. There's no way I can get away with the 35. Watch this. Basically, that's the equivalent of a 35. First of all, I don't think the motor will turn those. I don't think the engine's gonna do it. So that's way too much tire. So I've got to get something, probably something used like this, but I'm gonna go see if I can't find some Goodrich. I got a connection through my cousin at Rocky Mountain Extreme. I think his name is John. He's like, works for BF Goodrich. He's gonna see if we can't set me up with some used, obviously used, because I don't want new tires on here. Lots of reasons, new tires don't work as well. They're too stiff. And these babies are brand new. I want them on my truck. But we did jack it up to check out and see what it would look like. So I've got some leeway. I think I can lose some of this. Some of this can go away. But the sheet metal has to stay the same pretty much. On a stock vehicle, the sheet metal has to be original. And they say you can do a little for tire clearance. Man, I mean, what is this little 1.3 engine or 1.8 engine gonna turn? How can it turn that big of a tire? So we're gonna have some fun.